You talked about times changing and with technology, but let's talk about how you guys are in control of your own destiny in terms of last conversation we had. You said you guys performed at the Hollywood Bowl. Right. You guys shot the video for a concert video, recorded the concert as well. I mean, you basically are multi-purposing one of your concerts and taking advantage of controlling your own destiny, if you will. So speak to that.
Well, what we discovered, Roland, was that the biggest relationship that any artist has is with their audience.
Right.
And what we did, you know, coming through the 90s and early 2000s, we started really connecting with the audience. And before we knew it, all of a sudden the audiences were getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And this last record that we did it at the Hollywood Bowl, which will be out this year. We did 2 nights, broke box office records, 40,000 in over a weekend. And we just said, let's make a record. Let's record it ourselves. Let's film it ourselves.
No need to ask a label, no need to ask anybody else permission, let's do it ourselves.
And there was no way you could have a moment like that at the Hollywood Bowl with the 96-piece orchestra and not come out with some kind of content.
Right.
How do you have a night like that, 2 nights like that, and not leave with something? So it's been recorded, and as Dean said, it'll be released in the fall of this year.
And we had this young director, Ralph, shoot a lot of content in Europe this past year, you know, when we went to Italy, Rome, London, Paris, everywhere. So what we did, we just had a relationship with our audience, and we make content to go to the audience.
The reason I think that is important, especially for any artist that is coming up, is that when you look at social media, when you look at Facebook and Twitter, the reality is you now can micro-target to your audience. Right. I mean, in the early 90s, Prince was selling downloaded music on his website before iTunes even existed. And so, I guess, and also when you have that built-in fan base, look, they're going to buy your stuff. They want to hear what you're doing as well. And so from a financial standpoint, you're going, wait a minute, I can bypass some little guy in an office telling me, you know, you're Earth, Wind, and Fire. People don't want to hear you guys anymore.
Right.
We can do it ourselves.
Well, with us, you know, when our tickets go on sale, they sell out just like that. We were at the Kennedy Center last week. Last Thursday night. Yeah. Great concert for the Duke Ellington School of Music. Sold out, packed through the rafters. And that's what happens. When our audience hears we're coming, I always tell my friends, you've got to get the tickets, because the minute they're going to be sold out.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's no doubt in my mind that 50 years from now, I absolutely believe it, just like we just celebrated 50 years of Motown at the White House with the President and the First Lady. There's no doubt in my mind the next generation and the one after that will still be saying, hey, put on that Earth, Wind, and Fire. That to me is a testament to real music.